It's my time.
And now, very soon.
It is still Wednesday, my dudes. This is still HQ, and the Knicks are still the Knicks. R.I.P. Kristaps Porzingis! Dougie Buckets, Dougie McBuckets. A city turns its lonely eyes to you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I don't know what you're talking about half the time, so we're even. This is the show where it pays to be right, where know-it-alls can win it all. This is HQ. How you doing, HQties? I'm your host, playing low post, Scott Rogowski, aka Kristaps Porzingis, laying enough bricks to build the pyramids, broadcasting live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Liepāja, Latvia. Presiding over all 1 million of you, including K. Michael, Katie Wallace, Kelly Tracy, and the Georgia Tech RHA, I don't know what that is, Swaggy Maggie, and Maya and Jesse Stein. I hope you're all well tonight. If you're joining us for the first time here, let me tell you how it works. I ask 12 questions. You have 10 seconds to answer the question. If you get that right, you move on. If you get them all right, all 12, you win or split our cash prize. And tonight's prize, you're not gonna believe this, folks. It's 2,500 Devin Nunez's, 2,500 Daryl Ice's, 2,500 buckaroos. With that kind of money, you could buy 100 monkeys and 100 typewriters and then you have a room full of monkeys and a room full of typewriters. So, I don't know why you'd want to do that. There are mosquitoes on the river. Fish are rising up like birds. It's been hot for 7 weeks now. Too hot to even speak now. Did you hear what I just heard? I heard it's time to quiz with me and get some money. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, baby. Let's get this show on the road. Cumero, numero uno. Froyo is short for what? Frolicking yokels, frozen yogurt, or frog yoga? Fro-yo-yo. And if you don't yo, now you fro, yo. This question comes with a free topping, which is good. If you picked frozen yogurt, that's good. If you didn't, that's bad. But you can come back and play tomorrow. That's good. But tomorrow's game is cursed. That's bad. 1,125,594 of you are enjoying the fruits of your labor, your frozen yogurt labor, fruits. Did you add toppings? Did you put some mango on there? Maybe some sliced banana? Maybe some blueberry? Maybe the mochi? Q2. In Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar, what phrase does the titular character say to Brutus? A2 Brute, use my HQ code, or seize you later? Julius Caesar, the titular character. Brutus was the second worst kind of friend, the backstabbing kind. The worst, of course, being the kind of person who doesn't use your code when they sign up for HQ. A2 Brute? A2 HQ-te? 930,728 surviving this savage assassination attempt here. The rest of you, A2 HQ, you got stabbed here at Q2. Come back tomorrow. Seize you later? You really think Shakespeare was dropping seize you later? Q3, what is the name of a Japanese art form that features trees grown in containers? Kawaii, bonsai, or manga? Those are your options. One is the answer. Bonsai! It's not just the word you shout when having underage drinks with karate sensei, Mr. Miyagi. No, it's also the Japanese term for the cultivation of tiny trees. Miniature trees, 880,699 of you knew it. Manga is Japanese. Comic books, kawaii means super cute. So we got 43,000 of you getting clipped here. Wax on, wax off. You're out. The rest of you are going to make it because you have strong root. That's a Karate Kid 3 reference. Very few people have seen that one. Q4, what college football team's chant is also likely to be heard on a farm? Arkansas Razorbacks, Ole Miss Rebels, or Penn State Lions? You gotta think about the mascot here. What is the team name? Do you know what these are? A lion, a rebel, a razorback? Calling all hogs, woo, pig suey! That's a pig call. And Razorbacks are wild boars, they're pigs. Arkansas Razorbacks is your answer. Wild boars is. We have 417,807 saying, woo, pig suey, but we just lost over 400,000 there. Half of you are out. Brutal question. That's the kind of question you get here on HQ. Suey. Shout out Corliss Williamson and Scotty Thurman and those great early 90s teams. We got Q5 for you. Yeehaw! What legendary Buffalo Bills Wild West star had a negative sounding nickname? Annie Oakley, May Lily, or Martha Jane Canary? Buffalo Bill. Hey, Buffalo Bill. Annie, are you Oakley? Are you Oakley? Are you Oakley, Annie? They're all sharpshooters, all these women, but only one. Only Martha Jane Canary was known as Calamity Jane. Calamity, of course, meaning disaster. Calamity Jane is your answer. Well, Martha Jane is really the answer. Calamity is the nickname to the Martha Jane. You see how that works? Oh, another gut puncher here at Q5. A lot of you shook. We lost 300,000. We have 102,589 remaining. Slightly savage. Calamity Jane, one of the colorful characters of Deadwood. You know that show on HBO? It was a real place in South Dakota in the 1870s. Wild Bill Hickok supposedly fathered her child. Oh, the calamity! Q6, where did Bernese mountain dogs originate? Myanmar, Switzerland, or Afghanistan? Bernese mountain dogs. I come from top the mountain, baby. This very good doggo is also a very big doggo. Bernese mountain dogs can weigh up to 120 pounds. It's a lot of luggage to schlep up the Swiss Alps, which these dogs originally did. That's where they're from. Switzerland, yes. Named for the de facto capital of Switzerland, Bern. Have you heard of Bern, Switzerland? Bern, Bernese mountain dogs. You see how that works? 71,475 of you barking up the right tree tonight. Straight cheesing with your Swiss cheese. The rest of you Swissing and missing. Q7, which fashion designer is grandmother to a literal princess? Diane von Furstenberg, Ray Kawakubo, and Vivienne Westwood. I'm going to say Ray Kawakubo. That's what I'm going to say. Ray Kawakubo, Vivienne Westwood. Vivienne Westworld. Wouldn't that be something? A Westworld mashup? No, those aren't the answers. Before she met Barry Diller, Diane von Furstenberg was von First married to Prince Egon von Furstenberg of the German Furstenbergs. Even though Diane didn't get to keep the title, her children and granddaughter Talita did. She is your answer. 44,888 of you, 808s and heartaches. You guys are playing for a princely sum tonight. If you get all the way, we had over $1 million to start. We're down to less than 50K. Question 8, not counting the UK, what European country has the busiest airport? Germany, France, or Spain? So leave the UK out of it. London's Heathrow, of course, remains the king of Europe in terms of total passengers, but right behind it is France's Charles de Gaulle. Charles de Gaulle, huh? 20,218 of you booking flights to Q9, going par avion. Who'd have figured Paris is a popular vacation destination? I don't see any reason to go. You can get crepes at the food court, at the mall these days. Why go to Montmartre? You don't need that. 20,218 of you climbing that Eiffel Tower, that giant K'NEX statue. Hey, what's so special about that? Q9, which film features the same kind of talking animal as the Old Testament book Numbers? The Lion King, Finding Nemo, or Shrek? Numbers? Do you have this quiz's number tonight? Do ya? The Book of Numbers, my favorite book, contains the story of a man named Balaam, whose animal talks to him with the help of the Lord. That animal is a donkey! Shrek much? Oh, savage question! Savage question here at Q9. We just lost over 16,000, 17,000. Gone, kaput. You're out of here. We're down to 3,647, shaving the majority of you at Q9. By the way, that donkey, if you read the book, and I've read it many times, that donkey just keeps talking, won't shut up about Bitcoin. Weird donkey. Q10, which of these posts was Constance Baker Motley not the first African-American woman to hold? New York State Senator, U.S. House Representative, or federal judge? So she held 2 of these, but one she didn't. Which one is it? Constance Baker Motley. This is your Black History Month knowledge we're dropping here. Constance Baker Motley went to Albany, capital of New York, in 1964 as the state senator. 2 years later, she was appointed to the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York by LBJ. That's a federal judgeship. Yeah, the U.S. House of Representatives, however, that was not a first for Constance Baker. No, Shirley Chisholm became the first in 1968, and we lost a whole heck of a lot more of you there, down to just 1375. Bailiff, get him out of here. I find the rest of you in contempt of this quiz. You came close. In all seriousness, you came close tonight. I respect you, but you didn't make it all the way. We have 2 more questions. This is it. The penultimate question, Q11. In which country is GeoCities still up and running? Canada, Japan, or Australia? GeoCities, the good old days of the internet. Yes, the web hostess with the mostess, GeoCities, is still big in Japan. While the rest of us have to look elsewhere on the net for our Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan pages, 641 of you got it right. The rest of you getting a 404 error, not found here at Q11. So close, but no e-cig. Q12 is around the corner here. It's downloading. It's buffering because, you know, you're on dial-up, GeoCities. Q12, this is it, folks. The final question. It all boils down to this. Say it with me. 641 players, $2,500. Who's going to be stacking those chips, cashing out tonight? Q12, before the lyrics are sung, how many finger snaps are heard in the Addams Family theme song? 12 snaps, 6 snaps, or 8 snaps? Ba-da-da-dum. 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 Bum, bum. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together HQky. The Addams Family. There are 6 sets of snaps in that main melody there. Da-na-na-na. 3 times, right? But that completely repeats itself before the lyrics come in, giving us 12 distinct snaps. 12 is your answer, and 103 are our winners. Yeah, baby! A snapping, savage question to end the game at Q12, giving us 103 winners, splitting 25 hundo, taking home just under 25 bucks a piece. Not so shabby for your Wednesday night, getting over the hump. $24.27 to Stackler, stacking those fat stacks of cash. Samib, or Sam IB, Adam Bongo, Ongo Bongo, Oingo Boingo, ML Fink, Jay Yerkowicz, Range 23, Red Sox 6992, Noma, and a whole lot more. Yeah, that's our game, folks. Thanks for playing HQ. Come on back tomorrow. Maybe bring a friend, maybe bring a blanket. Have a picnic, you know, make a day of it. 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right, we are live every weekday 3 p.m. and every night at 9 p.m. I'm Scott Rogowski. I've been your host. You have been a wonderful audience. In addition to losing Porzingis today, you know, I've got the Mexicali blues because we lost a great soul, an influential thinker and writer today in John Perry Barlow. He was a cyberspace pioneer, a champion of net neutrality, lyricist for the Grateful Dead. Look up his list of adult principles. It's sage advice for those of us struggling with adolescence, which is most of us on the internet. So I'm going to leave you with a few of those tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, remember, understand humility, foster dignity, forgive, live memorably, love yourself, and endure. Good night.